The right-wing group Moms for Liberty is in serious trouble right now after reports emerged last week that one of the founders down here in the state of Florida, her husband, who happens to be the chair of the Florida Republican Party, has been accused of sexual battery by a woman who both the man, Christian Ziegler, and his wife, Bridget Ziegler, the founder of Moms for Liberty, were supposed to be having a threesome with, but unfortunately they had to cancel it. According to the affidavits now released by the police department, Bridget Ziegler, again, a co-founder of the right-wing group Moms for Liberty, behind some of the book bans across the country because they're indoctrinating our children into their sexual deviancy, told police that, yeah, we had scheduled a threesome with this woman, but I unfortunately had to cancel that particular day. But according to the woman who made the complaint against Ziegler's husband, they had been doing this for quite some time. Now, as a result of this and a result of the allegations against Mr. Christian Ziegler, a Moms for Liberty group in Pennsylvania has decided to break away from the main Moms for Liberty group because, as they said, they no longer represent our values. Here is what they said. This is the Moms for Liberty chapter in Northumberland County, Pennsylvania, who said, quote, "It's hard to advocate for parental rights when the co-founder is caught up in the scandal. Our values are not aligning with the national organization." Gee, you think? Multiple, by the way, Moms for Liberty members have been exposed recently as either being sexual predators themselves, having to register as sex offenders. One of them actually in Pennsylvania. Others across the country have also been outed as, sexual deviants. So the group's got a lot of problems, especially considering the fact that they're just nothing but a bunch of hypocrites, apparently. Now listen, for the Zieglers, the sexual battery allegation is obviously horrific, but at the time, right now, it is just an allegation. There is an ongoing investigation, and we'll see where that goes. So right now, obviously, that's the worst part of it. But you also have the hypocrisy, right? And that's kind of what that Moms for Liberty group in Pennsylvania is saying. Like, here we have a woman who was a founder of Moms for Liberty, stood right next to Ron DeSantis when he signed into law Florida's Don't Say Gay bill, and now she was having a threesome with another woman, and that's just the kind of things that Moms for Liberty can't stand. Now, if it were not for the sexual assault allegations against Mr. Ziegler, I don't think this would be that big of a deal, right? Yes, hypocrisy is rampant in the United States, but if this were a relationship between three consenting adults, do what you want to do, right? I don't have a problem with that. But what I do have a problem with is you getting all freaky in the bedroom and then telling kids that they can't read a story about a little baby penguin with two dads because that's just too gay for them. And then you go home and, allegedly do all this horrible or, maybe not horrible stuff behind closed doors. So you can't have it both ways, Moms for Liberty. And this scandal, although it's, located down here in Florida, is fracturing the Moms for Liberty group. And I got to tell you, that might be the best thing for America's public schools in a very long time. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.